Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh. I have two share codes to show off. It's this car and this car for this 2015 Challenger SRT Hellcat. So let's get into that. I'm going to show you guys this one. I'm going to show you guys, they're just minor differences between these two. But anyway, share codes for this one is what I'm going to show you, the 1050 horsepower one. Okay, you got it? Great. And then we got this one right here. This is the share code for this one. Now this is all up to you guys, which one you guys want. All right, I decided to make two tunes. I mean, they're the exact same tune, except one has a part that's missing and then one part that has it on there. This one has all the engine parts on there, all the exhaust. This one has the sport exhaust system on it. So it has a deeper growl. I think it actually sounds a lot better than this one. This one has more of a higher pitch on the exhaust. So, but we're going to go over this one right now, and we're going to just play it by ear, all right? Anyways, so let's get into it. I can already tell my times are off on this one. As you can tell, look, it's already slower, so I just got to go in here, load it back up. All right, oh, here, look at this. See, let me show you guys. Second, fifth gear points, okay? That one's on that one. This one says, that's the rear-wheel drive. This one says, sport exhaust tune, deeper growl, same tune as the KPG. All right, and that's the KPG, this one right here. All right, so let me just load that back in there. Sometimes you got to load these vehicles twice just for the actual gearing to work. Have you guys had that issue before? I've been having that issue a lot lately. But there it is. It should be in there. It should all be correct when I come back in here now. Yes, everything is white all the way through. Cool. All right, let's get into this. All right. So we've got a stock engine. This is for Surge. Surge asked me for this and the Demon. So I made the Demon tune and then I made this. And this one's a fun one. All right, so we got 1050 horsepower in here. Or you could put a V12 in here, but since he's a Dodge fan, I decided to just leave it stock engine for him. Okay, all-wheel drive drivetrain swapped, and I put the wide body kit on there. All right, yeah, you got the original right there, but hey, the wide body kit just adds to it, makes it look a little bit meaner. So I went with that. All right, of course, we just went with the non-adjustable stock on there. It says SRT in the back. You do have the Liberty Walk on there, but honestly, I like it saying SRT in the back, so I went with that route. Okay, we got a snow tire compound, stock width in the front, stock width in the rear. All right, I just went with the stock rims on here. They look really good. I like the SRT badging on there. I would usually put the Wed Sports TC 105s on there. Save 16 pounds, but I figured, nah, let's just leave it, you know, with the original rims on there. They look good on there, and I'll just leave it at that. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the rims yet. 20s in the front and 20s in the rear. All right. All right, stock transmission, 6-speed, race driveline, and a drift differential. You might be hearing my new controller. I just bought a new controller tonight. It's awesome. It is clear all the way through. It's pretty cool. It's called the Ghost Cypher. So you have to check that controller out. It looks really cool looking. Either way, moving on. We got race brakes on here. Drift springs and dampeners. Anti-roll bars for the front and rear raced. All right. Stock chassis, no roll cage, and it's as light as possible. We're saving a lot. We're saving a lot more on this one than we are on the Demon. It's completely weird, but yeah, either way. And then, of course, this one has everything on there. I'm going to show you guys the exhaust over here in a second. Okay, race valves, race cams and valves. We're just going to skip the exhaust for a second just to show you guys everything is on this car all the way through. All right, even the race flywheel. All right, let's go back to this thing right here. All right, so the KPG is the 1050 horsepower. That's what it sounds like. The KP version, which is just 12 horsepower less, has a much deeper growl. Now this one, it sounds exactly like the race. Very close to it. But this is definitely a little deeper. So I made two tunes for you guys. And that's the only difference. The tune is exactly the same through and through. And I made sure of it. But yeah, so either way, that is the difference. Just on those two. One sounds better than the other. I'm not sure which one Sergio's going to want more. So I made two of them. So yeah, that's why there is two shared. Okay? So pick the KPG or pick the KP. All right? Got it? Great. They both go 200 miles per hour. Now, what I like about both of these is the tune. So we got 55 and 55 to maximize that slide. Here is the gearing. All right? It's not like the Demon where these are spread apart. All right? So that's different. And then I have a very straight build on this. So you could basically tell somebody, hey, you want to drag race? And then completely like veer off and go sideways somewhere. All right? Just completely fool them. You know, so like, oh, a Demon or this Hellcat, you know? It's like, oh, let's drag race. And then as they take off, you just veer to the right outside and just go sideways with it and just laugh away. Either way, it's funny. Anti-roll bars are 65 in the front, 1 in the rear. Springs are 955 and 666. I put that there for the devil's numbers because, you know, it's a Hellcat, right? So, yeah, that's what we did. And then we got 4-4 and then 4-4. And then 20, 1, 20, and 20. Aero, there is none. Brakes are 50 and 100. And then differential. All right, got that? Great. Now we'll switch between the two tunes when we're outside with it. Okay? Come on, get up. It's like, oh, you guys want to drag? Let's go. You know? And you're just like, oh, let's go. And you take off, and they start to, you know, climb on you, and you're like, ah, psych. And go sideways with it. But it does drive straight as an arrow. And it does drift. All right? Got close to that. But yeah, here, we'll get in here, get in the car, vroom, vroom, vroom. Alright. Alright, straighten myself out. There it is. Just straight as an arrow. So you can, you know, fake drag people with this car. I beat them. But yet still, you know, go sideways with it, drift with it, have fun. Now, did you listen to the vehicle enough, or did I just talk too much? Actually, you really can't hear too much in my YouTube videos. You might have been able to hear it while we're in the garage. I'm not sure. But it drifts, no problem. It's super fun. Okay? Yeah, I hope you can hear that. I don't know if you can. Probably not. But I like it. I don't know. I've been having so many updates off of my OBS lately that I just got to get in there and figure out what's going on. Okay? So, Sport Exhaust 1. There is a deeper growl. I am telling you that. If you can't hear it, I'm sorry. But, you know, the tune is exactly the same through and through. All right, this one has a better 666.0 versus the other one, but it's still 955, you know, but everything here is exactly the same on it. It's all a matter of preference if you want a deeper growl or you don't mind the higher pitch of the exhaust, or if you just want more power. That's another thing. You know, have the max power as possible out of the stock engine. I don't know. That's why I made two of them. You know, so if I hear anything, you know, from Surge about it and said, "Oh, I'll take the 1050. You can get rid of the other one, or get rid of the 1050 and keep the sporty exhaust one." It's all up to Surge or anybody else. Anybody else can tell me. I'd love to know. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's pretty wild, but it is what it is. It is kind of nice because you can actually open up the engine compartment, the hood, with the stock engine, and look at everything else. So that's kind of cool. But other than that, yeah. Well, until then, stay sideways, my friends, and let me know which one you like the best, the KP or KPG.